Hello everyone, this is the Super Wig Maker, and today I am making a video to talk to you about animal hair that I have in my possession and what are my thoughts on this animal hair. The first thing I'm going to be showing you is what I have in my hands. This is supposedly mohair. I'm sure it's the Angora rabbit hair. This, I don't even know if it really is like if it's not synthetic. It doesn't look synthetic, it doesn't feel synthetic, but the strands are so thin. I don't know who would need hair like this. It's actually like so creamy that I don't know if you can actually use it. And the color is pretty weird. This is like a petrol gray or something, like gray green. And I don't know if I would want to use this in anything. Maybe, I don't know, eyebrows. They usually use this kind of hair for baby hair, but I think it's a little bit too fragile. Like, I can almost, look at that. You cannot see that, but anyway, this hair is so thin, it snaps so easily. I think this hair is better to be turned into yarn and then knit it and make a sweater out of that. I don't think that this hair is like anything good for wig making, and also it's not so long. I mean, the longest strands are just very little, and the body is like, I don't know, this is like a huge ball of hair. I don't know if this is usable to anything, but I'm glad that I have it in my hands because now I can actually see what it is and know that I don't really need anything like that. So I'm gonna keep it right over here. Someone said to use this for beards and mustaches, but I don't think that anyone has so thin beard and mustache. It's gonna look like vellus hair. I don't think that anyone has this kind of hair in the face. The next thing I'm going to review is yak hair. These two bundles were sent to me free of charge from Wig Master. You know him from his YouTube name. He's actually selling these things, and he sent me this as a sample. Well, and I thank him so much. I think he still sells that kind of stuff, but I feel the need to make a review for that. I'm gonna take apart this braid. Okay. And I have this open. Let me just show you something. Yak hair is what actually gives the term yaki to the human hair. Yak hair is it doesn't have a curl pattern, to be honest with you. I'm gonna straighten it so you can see exactly how it is. Let me just try to straighten it. The surface of this hair is so coarse that even when it's straight, it actually feels like it has like a very strong texture. Hence the yaki texture that they usually name in human hair that doesn't have like a silky texture. Okay, that straightens very easily. The good thing about, oh god, the smell, it actually smells like animal. Anyway, if you wash this, I'm pretty sure it's gonna take the smell away. The thing with this hair is that it's not very expensive. You can't really find it in many lengths, although I used to think that the maximum length of yak hair is about 14 to 16 inches. So it's not very long, to be honest. But I have found a vendor on AliExpress that says that he has yak hair, both in white and in black, as long as 26 inches. Very long hair. If this is the case, then length is not going to be a problem. Let me just close this. Okay, bring it back. Now look at that. This hair is so nice, and this is a virgin color. This is one of the things that I wanted to tell you. The good thing about yak hair is that you can get platinum white hair without having to bleach it. This is virgin hair, and it's very good because you can actually dye it anything you want. The bad thing with this hair is that it actually is like a little bit thicker than European hair. It's actually not too thick. It's equal thickness to human hair, but Asian hair most likely. And another bad thing, if I can say so, which is not necessarily bad, is that this hair tends to fluff up even when straight. You can see that I just straightened it and then it just fluffs up. It doesn't want to stay in one place because of the texture. Each individual strand doesn't group with any other individual strand, so they all kind of take their own space and a little more area because they are a little bit more kinky. So the good thing is that if you really want to imitate people that have really coarse texture, could I say people that have African ancestry, I don't know, you can very easily use yak hair and have the perfect yaki texture. And like, for example, this one here looks like perfectly straightened or permed, can I say black hair again, but without the damage. And it's also platinum, so that means that if you want to have a very light color, healthy hair and yaki in texture, go ahead and buy yak. Does this work well with European people or Asian? I don't think so. Wig Master usually use this hair to make sandal wigs. Yeah, he took the sandal wig to the next level and he made like full lace sandal wigs and full lace beard for the sanda and eyebrows. So sophisticated just for a sanda job. Some people take their job so seriously, but I don't think that for outside the Carter wigs, I think only people that have African ancestry could get away with this hair. Actually, I think that this is perfect for people that want to imitate really kinky hair, and it's not so kinky. I mean, I have seen videos online on YouTube from black girls that straighten their natural hair, and it gets so fluffed up. So I guess this is even more maintained. So yeah, that's good. And as I said, the good thing is that it's cheaper, it's fairly thick in the ends, and also if this seller replies to me, he says that he has up to 26 inches of yak hair. I'm really interested in seeing what the price is and what the minimum order is, and I'm gonna let you know because this hair is a deal. And yeah, I have another bundle here, so I'm gonna just take them and put them aside. And the last thing that I wanted to say is horsehair. You heard correctly. This is from a specific, I don't remember what kind of stallion they said it was, like Mongolian stallion, I think. I don't know, it doesn't matter. This is supposedly hair from the tail of the horse, and I knew that horsehair is very thick. I knew it beforehand. I knew that it was like thicker than the thickest human hair, but I had to see it by myself for the strict reason that this is even cheaper than yak hair, and it actually is naturally much longer. This is, I think, 32 inches or close to like 80 centimeters, but I think they have like even longer, like 40 centimeters or something, I don't know. And it's also 100% double drawn. I mean, you're only going to see like a couple of strands shorter than that, and this is because they actually snapped. They were that long. And this is the natural hair color. Of course, it's like the root is more like a blonde 613, and this gets a little bit more like a number 22, I think, a little bit of peace yellow. And this is just because of wear and tear. I think just like a single bleach would take this color away. But can you use this hair for a week? This is why I wanted to see this hair up close, because like 1 kilogram of this hair costs like $150, for example. I don't remember exactly. And black hair from horses is even cheaper. Like 1 kilogram of this hair can cost like $90. So 1 kilogram, I mean, you can make like 2 or 3 weeks from that. I don't know. And the color is amazing. It's already light colored, double drawn, very long, very cheap. But this is so thick. This is like about 3 or 4 times thicker. Some strands are like literally so thick you would think they are nylon thread. Like this one, it's amazingly thick, and you cannot see that, of course. It's very thick. If I take my nylon thread where I usually stitch everything. You have seen this pretty much in whatever I do, use this. This is like half the density of this strand, so you realize that this is so wiry. Can you use this to make a wig? Sure you can, because people use like ribbons to make wigs, they use yarn to make wigs, they use what else, fabric to make wigs. Whatever they can use it, but they are usually either like cybergoth wigs or character wigs. You can use this, of course. This is hair and it doesn't tangle, it's very long, it's beautiful, but you cannot get away with this looking like human hair. It's gonna look like huge straw things coming out of your hair. No, it doesn't look like human hair. I'm pretty sure that if you make a wig like that, it's gonna look like you have like a horse tail on your head. So yeah, pretty much I think Lady Gaga would be able to wear something like that because she's crazy and she can get away with whatever she does, but not humans. Not the humans, sorry. As if she's not a human. She's a monster. I mean, look at that. Look at how much smoother that looks. Look how thick and wiry that looks. I hope you can actually see that in detail. I tried to visualize where could I possibly use hair like that. I only got these little 2 samples, so I don't have too much of that, and it cost me like €3 or something. Not very expensive, but I don't really think that I can find a good use for this hair, wig wise. Maybe a character wig, as I said, but still I'm not sure. This is so thick. I don't even know what kind of lace you would need to ventilate that, and I don't know how huge the knot would be with this huge and wiry hair. So yeah, pretty much this is my 5 cents on these 3 types of animal hair that I have in my possession. I pretty much think that the yak hair is the only one that can imitate the human hair, and especially the people that have like a really coarse texture. And it's pretty amazing that you can get a real platinum without having to bleach it and without having to pay a lot of money to make this color and be able to achieve it as uniform as that. And if, as I said, this is about 16 inches or like 40 centimeters. Let me just see. Yeah, it's about 40 centimeters. And if you can get this up to 26 centimeters, you can get it in pitch black, you can get it in pearly white, or some browns, if I remember correctly. It's a deal for some people. I mean, if it's cheap enough, I might get some and make some closures or a full wig. Why not? This is the only thing that works. Don't buy this as a substitute for human hair. You can buy this as a substitute for human hair, and this looks like cotton. It doesn't even look like hair, so don't buy that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Ask me anything you want. If you want to buy this kind of hair, you can actually contact the Wig Master. I'm pretty sure he still sells something like that. It's a real deal, and you don't really have to buy too much hair to make a wig. Like, he's gonna send you a little bit of a sample like that. I don't know exactly how he sells that, or maybe you can buy an even smaller section, like a sample. You're only gonna be paying for that, so you can see it by yourself. If you really are interested in seeing the texture of that, go ahead and buy it. And of course, you have to wash it properly, because that smells like animal right now. It's probably the lanolin that it has on top. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.